Do you need or even just would like encouragement? Somebody rooting for you in your corner? That's what I thought, sis. Well, I am here to encourage, uplift, talk self-health, and sometimes even fashion because this is confident, curvy, and chic. Hello, beautiful, and welcome back to the channel. And if this is your first time visiting, then welcome on in, sis. My name is Taylor, and we talk all things self-love, confidence building, and the love of God through it all. So if that's something that you're interested in, then go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe for me below because we welcome you with open arms to join the fam. Okay, no bars held, sis. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. You done already seen that thumbnail and that title. So today, we are talking about all things journaling. Yes, journaling. I told you that I needed to get back into writing. If you've seen the previous video, if you have not, then I'll post the card right up above here. But I needed to get back into writing because writing is love for me. Writing really gets me in tune with myself and letting my emotions be known and having more clarity and understanding what is really going on inside of me, right? So I enjoy writing. I need to get back into it, and journaling is really going to get me there. So let's get into what journaling is and what benefits it can help you with, and 3 ways that I personally will be including journaling into my life and how you can as well. So let's start with the most obvious. What is journaling? Well, Google says that journaling is writing down feelings and thoughts to understand them clearly. But per me, I say basically it's being able to freely express yourself in a judge-free environment. It's being able to be open and free and willing to just clear out your mind, to just get it all written down on paper or typed up on your phone. Like, there's so many different ways that you can do this and go about this to make it fit your lifestyle, but it is really beneficial for you to do. So let's get deep into that real quick. So why is it important, or something you should even consider about? It's therapeutic. It can boost your mood. It's reflective. It can reduce stress and anxiety. It can strengthen your memory, achieve goals. I've seen something even crazy as to saying that it can help support your immune system. Sis, there's so many different benefits out there for you to go and grab a hold of if you just start doing something as simple as journaling. That's why I said you really have to research and read up on things like self-care, because I have done only so much on self-care here on the channel. There's so many different things that you can do that can really boost your mood and can really help you through your anxiety and help you through your depression and help you manage or even succeed in flourishing past those trials in your life. It's something as simple as journaling. Now, how to start? Well, first, of course, you're going to need to get your materials, right? You can go the old-fashioned route and just do the paper and a pen, or you can get all techie with it and do the new age thing and just get an app on your phone. There are many different apps that you can use. They want to get everything that we used to do and put it on your phone. They want to make sure you have access to it at all times. But I mean, if it works for you, it works for you, honey. I say try both ways, because you never know. One way might seem appealing to you, and then you find out, oh, I have to do it on my phone because my lifestyle says I need to do it over the phone. That's the only way I'm going to be able to get it done. Look into both ways and figure out what is going to be best for you in your lifestyle. The second thing is, what are you even starting for? What is your why? Set your intent. So are you here to vent? Are you here to plan, goal set, catalog growth? Like, set your intent. Explain to yourself so you know up front what you are doing this for. What are you really trying to accomplish? Is this just for growth, or is this just to witness your growth, or is this just to understand what is going on inside of my mind, because I am confusing myself? Well, I'm going to be open and I'm going to tell you what my intent is. I set my intent for all the above, okay? All the above. I need to vent. Sometimes I need to plan. Sometimes I need to just brain dump. Sometimes, like, I need to do all the above, okay? My intent is all the above. But my main thing, my number one, if I really truly had to pick one, is to catalog my growth. I want to see where I have been and witness the growth, because I know I am growing. I can feel my growth. I understand that I am in a very growing state, and I'm flourishing and blossoming into something brand new, and I cannot wait to witness what this woman will become. But I want to also witness the internal side of it. Like, I can see it on the outside. I know my body is changing. I know how I receive things change. I know how I speak to people is changing. I want to actually witness the emotional side of that, the spiritual side of that. I want to be able to go back and say, girl, look where your mind was just 2 months ago. Girl, look where your mind was just 6 months ago, or just a year ago. Because it's going to be something beautiful. It's going to be something beholding. And even if I go back into a hole, God forbid, I'm not even going to knock on wood because I don't believe in that, but God forbid I go back into a hole and I start going back into depression and start going back and feeding into my anxiety, that I can go back to these journals and witness this time where I am beginning to flourish and say, we have and to want that, and to know and see that this is an example of where you once was, so you know you can at least get back to that. And I want to be able to have something personal and for me to look into and to tap into, so that I can really pull myself together if I really need to, or I can really witness the beautiful blessings that God has truly continued to bestow upon my life, because he really and truly does. Now let's get into those 3 different ways that I told you that we were going to talk about how I want to add journaling into my life. And number 1 is writing letters. Yes, writing letters. I mean, literally writing a letter. I mean, dear so-and-so, whether you're talking to yourself, whether you're talking to God, whether you are talking to someone personal in your life, it doesn't matter who the person is, as long as it is someone that you really need to express your feelings to, let out any emotion that you feel, whether it be good, bad, or ugly. It don't matter, because they're not going to see it. It's just you. It's your book. You are the only one that's going to witness. God is going to witness, because he's going to be there with you, helping you pour out that emotion you have on the inside of you, so that you can really get in tune with yourself and to understand what the heck is. Yes, so you write the letter, you get that emotion out, and you can trash it, you can burn it, or you can hold on to it, or you can do like I'm doing it and keep it as a catalog for growth with your journals. Like, it doesn't really matter what happens with it. You can never look at that letter ever again. You cannot even read it over. You can just be writing that letter out, getting that emotion out, and say boom, bam, done, close book, it's over. It doesn't matter. But letting that emotion out and being able to express it in that way, so that you don't feel that you're trapped and you don't feel like it's just being held up inside of you for way too long. Let it out. Write that letter. And that's exactly how I feel. This is one that I have used before, and it is so freeing, and it is so emotional. It is so emotional, because it can get really deep and you just get really into it, and that's what you really need. Well, at least that's what I need. I need to be able to be free and to be open and to express the way that I truly want to express, and to just let go, just being unapologetically me, even though it's on paper, because I do mine book and pen. Clearly you see the journals all the time, but being able to see it on paper is like mind-blowing. Like, that was in your head, that's what's going on in your mind right now. That to me can be mind-blowing sometimes. So I enjoy the writing letters concept. Hopefully you give that one a try. Number 2 is brain dumping / planning. Now I say / planning because it can be a twofold. Like, brain dumping, let's get into that real quick first. Brain dumping is really what it says. Releasing everything that you have in your mind and pouring it out. just pouring it out, writing it down, getting it together. They have this one concept called morning pages, where you literally just wake up, get yourself together, get your pen and paper, or get your phone, or get your laptop, or whatever have you, sis, and just write. No analyzing, no editing, no nothing. Just writing what is coming to your mind. Literally everything. Phrases, sentences, like words. It doesn't matter what it is, just get it out on paper. And it's usually 3 pages. Some people say they've done 1 page some mornings and 2 page others, 5 page the next. Like, it doesn't really honestly matter how many pages you do, as long as you're doing it and really getting it out. And as long as you get blank, you've done your job. Once you go blank, you've cleared your mind, you've let it all out. You can finally say you released for the morning. Let's get our day started, and prayfully things are a little bit better. Now with planning is really what I do. I don't brain dump. I want to get into brain dumping. We're gonna see how that works out. I'll definitely let you guys know. But with planning, which is what I like, is when I know I have so much going on in my head that I need to do, I get it out on paper. It's always just the list. It's just me saying, this is what I need to do. Let me get this written down on paper so that I don't forget, because it gets so jumbled up in my mind sometimes that it goes left when everything is on the right, and I'm just like, what is that over there? But yeah, planning is really cool. So you just let it all out, write your list down, sis, so that you can see physically what you need to do, so that you can check it off as you go if you really want to. And that can be really motivating, so you can see that, yes, I planned for this, and yes, I'm getting things done. And that can be a real strong motivator as well. So I really think you guys should tap into that and try that one as well, because that's one I've done before, like I said, and I really do enjoy doing that one. And it really has helped me and motivated me and built up my confidence in knowing that, girl, you got this, girl, you know what you're doing, it's okay, you are equipped for this, you got it, okay? This last third one is the most widely used one at the moment, and that is journal prompts. You can find journal prompts almost anywhere. You can just go on Google and type journal prompts, and so many different things will pop up. So many different websites will pop up. The list will go on and on and on. But that's okay, because it's going to help you, right? It's going to fulfill a void that's on the inside of you, so that you can be able to pour out your feelings and to really get that clarity and to understand what is happening on the inside of me. And that is what we are here for, and that is what is most important. So tap into that. So I am going to tap into that too, because I have never done journal prompts before, and so I'm going to give it a try. I usually just go into it and release what I'm feeling, but if I'm gonna go into it and really try to do some self-discovery and some real strong mental health, then I think journal prompts is really going to help me. I believe it's going to really encourage me to go even deeper inside of myself and to really pour out what I'm feeling and to really dive deeper into where these feelings are even sourced from in the first place. That's what I really want to get into. I really want to get into all the feelings that I'm feeling, because I feel like once I do that, I tap into something crazy, and it's going to be amazing, and it's going to be beautiful, and I just can't wait for that to happen. Now let's get into some real quick pro tips. Pro tip 1, did you know that stretching, yes, stretching, I thought that was really weird too, but stretching can really help you release tension before you go into yourself. So release that tension and remind yourself that this is the time to be free, to be open, and to really let go of. A second pro tip is setting the atmosphere. Do you have any specific music or white noise? How about the lighting? Do you want one of those like Himalayan salt lights? The list can go on and on. How about candles? What about the smell in the room? Do you want to use a diffuser? Think about all those different things. Having a writing ritual gets us in the mind space of writing. We're preparing ourselves mentally for writing, to be in that moment, to be in that space, to be in that time, so you can understand this is now time for me to pour out. This is now time for me to get in tune with my emotion and to understand what is going on. So get a writing ritual. So my question to you guys is, do you have a writing ritual, or would you even like a writing ritual? What would you add or take away from what I was telling you about a writing ritual? Let me know in the comment section below, because I'm a little here or there with it. If I do it, it won't be even anything expensive. It really would just be maybe some white noise and then my diffuser. That's it. I'm not trying to do anything crazy. I don't think I'm going to need anything crazy, because I want to be able to really journal anywhere. So if I'm in my car, because I'm on the go all the time. So if I'm in my car, you know, just doing mom stuff, because you know we Uber. So I need to make sure I'm able to do it absolutely anywhere. I think if I do an actual writing ritual in the sense of all those types of things, that it's going to hold me back from being able to write anywhere, because I'm not bringing my diffuser everywhere. My diffuser stays at home. You know what I mean? I can do the white noise anywhere. That's easy and simple. I got a phone for that. Or we got the radio and stuff for that. Just a little jazz in the background. I don't know. But please make sure you like this video and absolutely subscribe if this is the type of content that you need in your life, because sis, I'm trying to get my life together. I hope you guys are trying to get your lives together too, okay? But thank you guys so much for reaching the end of this video. I always have a great time coming in here and speaking my truth and being able to be open and free and bring you guys on in this journey with me. All things self-love, confidence building, and the love of God through it all. So you guys remember to keep your heads up, give yourself enough slack, and remember to always stay confident, be curvy, and chic. Peace.